Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directive. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I'm using the Power Deck Cards of Wisdom to tap into energy for these readings. And okay, this is so weird. So this came up for Leo, and it was sitting on the top of the deck when I started shuffling, and I thought, wow, I really need to shuffle these extra hard, even though there's been like 2 videos in between, and it showed up again, and it's focus. It says that you make, okay, I have to, like, the light in my eyes is just too hard. Much of what you see in life is an agreement that something is in fact true. So you decide to accept and believe those, oh, that's the facts. But maybe you need to change your perspective, right? So to develop power, focus on one aspect of your life. This could be your career, a sport, or some endeavor that you have a passion about. Become an expert. In the process of becoming an expert, you fine-tune your whole being. You collect the important parts of yourself, and you begin to live life as a warrior. Rid yourself of an attitudes that are not essential to your task. Collect your energy and focus your power on wondrous and magical acts. Let the shell of your consciousness rise out of the ocean of your subconscious mind. It is just a matter of focus. So, this is for all of you who think, I'm not getting anywhere, nothing's happening, you know, I've got so much going on. Pick one area of your life and really focus on it and study it and learn it and know it inside and out. Be that expert. But in the process of learning about something, like something deeply, you start changing the way you learn, and you start applying that to other aspects of your life. I know this is true. So follow your passion, follow your dream, follow what is it that you want to do, and really focus on it. Learn everything you need to know. Because when you know stuff, like when you are really in tune with whatever that is, then you'll, when you hear things, so you know how people say, oh, I never heard that word before, now I hear it all the time? It's that kind of energy, right? Like something, you learn something about something, and all of a sudden you'll hear it or whatever, but then it has a new meaning to you, and you apply it, and you're like, oh, there was an opportunity, and now I know how to use that. And you have the moon. So this full moon is going to be powerful. So happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, by the way. I just really want to wish you that. And so let's go ahead and get started. We're talking about the moon, which is like a spotlight, right? The moon is like a spotlight. And it really highlights one thing, but other things that are off to the side are kind of, you can't see everything. So focus on what you can see, what you're deciding. Use it as a spotlight. Don't worry about the rest of it right now. So pick that thing and focus and use that energy of that full moon in Sagittarius, which is happening in your 3rd house of communication, to allow you to, in communication, I want to say it's about all the noise around you. Shut it out and focus on the one area that you want to manifest the most in currently, right? Like where do you want to put your efforts? Oh yeah, so you can cultivate prosperity. So maybe you have too many things going on. Maybe there's a lot of monkey mind chatter going on, and there's just a lot of things pulling at your time and attention, and Spirit's saying, yeah, but if you focus on this one area, you'll be surprised at what a manifester you can be, because you co-create with Spirit. And so the moon card is always about you don't know what you don't know, but this time it feels like a spotlight. Picking that one area and doing a little self-reflection. Doing a little self-reflection on what it is that you really want to create, what brings the pleasure, what brings the joy, what is it you really, really want to do, and start focusing your time and attention on it. So it could be, I really want to work on my diet. Or I really want to create a new job opportunity. Or I really want that better relationship with my family. Or whatever. Figure out what that one area is that's the most important. So this is prioritizing. And find that area that really matters to you. Listen to your intuition. Wow, interesting. And get out in nature. I say that because it says trust, time for nurturing the garden. But this is also, okay, so this is also cultivating your prosperity. Okay, yeah. All right, so figure out where you're going to plant your seeds of intention. Even though it's a full moon, you can prepare the way for that new moon with legs. Oh my gosh, on July 1st, I think it is the new moon in Cancer, which is eclipse energy, so it's powerful energy. So focus right now. You've got like 2 weeks to really focus, lay the groundwork, go out and pull up the weeds, till the garden, put the nutrients into the soil and get it ready to plant the seeds. Do the prep work. Start doing so in real life terms, what does that mean? That means doing some research. That means talking to people. That means listening to your intuition. What is it that you really want to do? Connecting with spirit, listening to your intuition, following the guidance, talking to experts, like really applying all of yourself to this one task at hand. Monday at 4:31 in the morning is that full moon, and then at 12:18 the moon moves into Capricorn. Capricorn is all about hard work. It's all about climbing those mountains. And that's in your 4th house of home. And so we finish out the week with it in your house of balance. And so I think it's finding that it's how do you find that balance? How do you find that balance of home life and what you want? What are you trying to create? If you're trying to create a more balanced life, which Libra in general, that's the thing, what area needs your time and attention right now? And focus on it. And it could be that you've been a hermit and you need to work on the family life. The social life. It could be that you're out having so much fun you're not focusing on your business. I don't know. Listen to your intuition. You know. You absolutely know what it is. You know where you're out of balance. You're more aware than most of where the imbalance is. If you take a pause and you think, okay, wait, what is it I'm trying to accomplish? What is it I really want to create here? But is that where I'm putting my time and attention? Because if I'm putting my time and attention on other things, well, that's what I'm creating, but it's not getting me any further in this aspect. So, putting the spotlight on what you really want. And it says, be patient and see the signs. So, you don't know what you don't know. Information will be coming in, but you need to become an expert. I don't feel like it's going to come like dropped into your lap. You're going to have to do the work to find the information. So be patient. Focus your time and your energy on it. And then when you do, after you've been watching for the signs, it comes. And the signs, that's your intuition too, following the signs along the way. So really like, okay, I should do this move or that move. And that's in your house of creativity. Your 5th house, it's fun and romance. So if that's the creativity that you're trying to create, great. If you're trying to create a child, it's also there. If you're not trying to create a child, watch out for that. Just saying. So creativity, fun, romance, but what are you trying to create in your life that you want to put that focus on? And cutting out, look, the moon when it moves into to Pisces, that's your 6th house of balance, and it's resilience. But what this is that when you cut out, when you cut back the parts that aren't working, it allows for new growth. It does that on plants. It does that on your life. And so there's this wisdom that comes with that. It distills down into the wisdom. You can't even see everything. Here we go. So it really distills down the wisdom is experience and how do you apply it. So relying on what you've learned, that's part of your intuition. Not only what you've learned in this lifetime, but what you've learned in previous lifetimes. That's that innate wisdom, the knowledge that you have. Oh, it looks like you're trying to create a job for yourself. It says self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur. Your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Ooh, if you've got a business idea that you've been trying to bring in, but you haven't really been focused on it because you like are trying to be like, yeah, but I want to go do this with my friends, or my kids need this, or I should do this. And if you're not laser focused, Spirit's saying be laser focused. That's not always the case. It's the case this week. This is the message for this week, this time, and whenever time you're hearing this. So say you watch this in 2 weeks from now, then that's the time. It does not matter. This message is saying, hey, you need to spend a little time listening to your intuition, start cultivating prosperity, start being laser focused. If you are trying to create something, then spend the time on it. Spend the time on it because you have plum. Overcoming your challenges, so you could totally do this. It's just going to require concentration of effort and listening to your gut. It's pretty exciting. All right, I will see you soon. I will attach the full moon video. I think it's important. And again, I'd like to wish all the dads a happy Father's Day. You take care. We'll talk soon.